move this.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. We're not
All right, we're not live yet.
100% there yet.
It's like oddly quiet in here, isn't it?
Hey, is there any Zoom on this, or is it just back and forth?
The
There
Zoom
is.
up
It's on top.
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, can you show me? But right now I'm just going back and forth.
Yeah, if you ever want to, it's up here to zoom in and zoom out.
Okay, got it.
All right, well, good afternoon, Swirly Nation. We're about 10 minutes in and 5 minutes in, and YouTube locked me out of my own channel right before game time. And then I had to jump through 17 hoops including 755 ways of verification, including a retinal scan, blood test, stool sample. All came back positive, so now we can finally stream this freaking game.
All right. You know what? I don't think I'm on, am I?
You are. I just had to. Maybe you're not. Yeah, you are. Talk again.
Hello?
Yep. So we are hopefully live. I don't have my iPad handy to check.
9 minutes to go in the first period. 0-0.
Let's see how we're doing. We're dropping a bunch. But we are here.
Somebody shoot me a text if they can hear us and we're on.
Oh, this is a brutal stream from here.
All right. Brenneman says we're on.
All right. So we are live. We're bringing a game 3 between Roco and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. We're here on Rink 2, which I will now call the Wi-Fi Dungeon, in the Bill Gray Super Complex in Rochester, New York. A good scoring chance there for the Pens. We will bring you everything that we can. From now on, we only play on the big rink when we come here. It's a new requirement.
Right.
I didn't get the double earphone thing set up for us there, Todd.
That's all right. All right. 8 minutes to go. We're live. We're good to go here.
All right. 0-0 game here early. Penguins taking the first 2 of the weekend. Scores of 7-3 and 3-1 as Jones busts down, feeds it across, looking for Carlson.
Waited a little too long on that pass there.
Halliday keeps it in. He'll go to Jones. He'll wrist one in on Walters, who makes a good save and is able to get the cover. So, okay, we finally pulled it off. About a third of the stuff ready. but what matters is we're bringing you the live action from Roco. Halfway through period 1. 0-0 tie. And since I've been staring at a computer screen, Todd, how's this one played out so far?
It's been a pretty even game, actually. Some good chances on both teams so far, by both teams.
We both talked in between during the Cine TV production meeting in between games about how we expected Roco's best effort here.
Absolutely. They don't want to go 0-4 and get swept by us on their home ice this weekend. So I expect Roco's going to come out hard, and they have here. Actually, I think they've had the best start of maybe all 3 games so far.
Zollinger, we saw him, we heard his name a lot in the last game. He rushed it up, was able to get the puck flipped into the Penguins bench for a face-off in the Penguin end. Penguins are right back into the Rochester zone. Pressured behind is Brenneman. Pearsall able to win the battle along the wall and force it down towards Costa. What a game Joey Costa had in the last one.
Yeah, he's had a good weekend.
Brenneman to the half wall. Banked off the boards, kept in by Pearsall. Pearsall and Carlson, I thought, at the beginning of that last game, were the cogs that really had to go. And you mentioned the warm-up before the last game was a little bit wonky.
Right.
I thought those two brought the energy early in that one. It was a 0-0 game for quite a while. Then Rochester getting the first one, the Penguins storming back for 3.
Right. And I'm getting messages here that it's pretty choppy, the feed, but we're doing the best we can. But, yeah, we are in the Wi-Fi dungeon here.
Yeah,
between the concrete
I've
walls.
got an extender up. We've got everything we can possibly do to bring you the action. And I can upload the game later to be viewed in its entirety from a fresh stream. So we'll work on doing that for everybody later if you want to catch the replay. But we'll bring you what we can live. It might be choppy. That's what I said. We need that Dramamine sponsorship.
Right. Roco, their top line out, applying some pressure.
Rochester controls in the Penguin zone. It'll be defended by Track, rimmed around just past the stick of Pelly, picked up by Bagley for Rochester, back to the point. We'll go back to the corner. Centering feed. He was looking for Myers in front, twisting one in, and there is their goal scorer. Corey able to pick up a puck on the opposite side and fire it by with a quick snapshot.
Right. That's that top line, 87, 10, and 12. They're applying pressure. I was just going to say the key to this game will be to try to shut down that line, control the puck when they're out there, but they get on the board first, just like last game, 1-0 Roco.
Just like last game, we expect the Penguins to stick to their game. They got to pick up their game maybe a little bit in this one, but get to their game, perhaps we could say. As Bolus will control in his own end. Up off of Halliday to Pearsall, popping free for Jones, who splits the D, fires one in, and Walters with a poke check save. Jones come off the half wall, or off the wall, out of the corner, wraps it around off the side of the cage.
Trying to do a little too much ourselves here. I like to see a little more puck movement.
Jones will stay on it as it's rimmed around. 11. He has a cool last name, Jaravisi or something. A great name.
Pass to Jaravisi.
Running into the backside of Bros. Not something many kids enjoy as he gets sent to the ice. Banked off the wall. Here's Jones again. Jones and Pearsall. 3-on-2 developing for the Pens. It'll be Pearsall finding Jones. High slot.
Nice.
And a twisted wrister from 18, Jonesy.
Great play by Pearsall to come in. Mohawk open up his hips. He can still shoot the puck or he can pass it. Found Jonesy with a great scoring opportunity. 1-1, 5 minutes left in the first.
And I managed to grab a replay on that one just at the very last second. If you'd have seen the yoga pose I got into, we're going to call that falling facing hockey dad.
And it was hot.
And as I dove down to the laptop to try to get you the replay, I could also update the scoreboard while I'm down here, yeah? 1-1 first period action. Penn storm back to tie it. Here comes Carlson, feeding it across for the snapshot from Brenneman that's blocked. Here's Brenneman along the wall, twisting to the corner. Played behind the cage for Costa. He stops and pulls it out the other side, trying to center one. He'll go to the opposite side and try. Brenneman now in front for Carlson. It'll pop free to Chappie.
Pass.
Chappie with a backside feed and a swat by Costa that's covered by Walters.
Nice play, nice feed. I like Chappie stepping into the slot. Saw Costa to the left side and gave it to him. Just couldn't put it home. Joey's going to have one here. He's been close all weekend. He's digging, playing hard.
Great vision there by 57 in black to find that. Creating a great scoring chance as this one tapped through to Brenneman for the one-timer that's kicked away by Walters.
Great play by Jack there to slide it to the backside to Brenneman.
Foster goes down the boards. That's picked off. Here comes Smallwood to Kenny. Kenny to the corner.
Nice
Tapped
check.
away by Chap. Firing it up ice. It just misses the stick of Brenneman. Picked up by Zollinger in his own end. I think he's joined by his typical partner, Frazier. Maybe not. It doesn't look like Frazier back there.
No, Frazier's number 8.
So Roco rolling around the D a bit. Here's Chappie. He'll get control. Pearsall fresh off the boards or off the bench and
by Danny.
Just a dandy of an indirect feed to Spring. Pearsall for a short side shot that's swatted out of the air and held on to by Walters.
Really nice job there to reload. Chappie gets it back. Sort of a hinge play to Danny. Danny indirect pass to Pearsall in for a scoring chance. All right, we got Pearsall, Golnack, and Flume up front.
As the pucks work back to Trek, I almost tore down rink B, or rink 2. Grabbed a hold of what I thought was a not very supporting support beam that shook in my hands and rattled the world. Here's Track to Pelly. Up the wall for Flume. It'll be in his skates and brought on by Myers. Stick lift by the back pressure of the OG. It'll come free to Track, who gets it out the center. Zollinger with a beautiful move at center to avoid the forecheck of Pearsall. Skates into a bit of trouble with the OG. Another
Dangling.
slick move, just dangling. Tapping it one
Oh.
side to the other, feeding it across, and the shot goes off the side of the cage on what was the prettiest play I've seen from Rochester in these 3 games.
That was pretty there. Bang, bang, bang.
What moves by Zollinger to get freed up and then find the backdoor feed and then feed it back across as the Penguins try to work in the Roco zone. Down goes Halliday. Carlson with the forecheck. It's banked past him, and here comes Zollinger. Back on the tack. Shot screaming wide. He's got an absolute missile. We saw that in the last game.
Roco's first line still out here.
Here's Corey with it. Up for
Nice
Halliday, who finds Carlson. He'll go 1-on-2 into the offensive zone as he feeds one in front for a nasty, filthy one-time shot.
All right. I'll give Tyler some credit here. Nice stick play on Corey, and he followed it up with an offensive opportunity in front from Jack. Nice play.
Good job joining the rush there by the Pens defenseman number 92. Roco back to their white uniforms, the white jerseys with the Roco shield on the chest. Black pants, white socks, black and gold stripes on those white socks and black helmets. Your Penguins, the gin and juice, the black jerseys, my personal favorites.
Laid back. Nice play by Rowan there to pinch up. Nice feed.
As we'll get another snapped off shot by Bolus. Rebound sits loose. It's Carlson tapping it back out in front, looking for Halliday. Swiped away by Roco and sent up the boards. Halliday, first one to it in the neutral zone. Spins away from one, followed up by Bolus in support.
Nice play by Jones there just to tap it up.
And used his body as Carlson trips over the line there. Stays right with it, though. As he tries to drag it in front and snipe one, it'll be Jones at the top. Switching, good switch.
Nice switch.
To Chappell.
Oh, nice
Over
play.
to Foster. He was looking for Halliday and just intercepted at the last moment.
Nice try, though. Nice vision by Foster.
Colling will send it into the Penguin zone. These jerseys have that Pittsburgh from right shoulder to left hip. Black pants, gold stripes, black socks with gold and white stripes, and the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets. With the big Dick's Sporting Goods logo on the side. Thank you to our good friends at Dick's. The one in Cranberry gets a ton of business. Huge Dick's store there.
Huge dicks.
As it's tied up to the corner, Chappell loses a stick, a glove, a skate. He's got some price tags on that stuff. Chappie's having a yard sale.
All right.
Helping to pay for hockey.
I find that the big dicks do better than the small dicks stores.
More merchandise.
Right.
Kind of like the Cine TV merch store.
Right. I need to get some Cine TV merch. That should be part of the package here for me.
Our
All right.
budget allows for me to have this much Cine TV merch
Right,
store
right.
gear, which is none. No, I do have the Q-Zip. I did go get myself the Q-Zip. That was
And here comes the March of the Penguins. All the dads walking from one corner to the next.
the dad migration. The forward and D dad switching spots for the most part. The goalie dad with no fingernails left,
All right.
chewing on it,
Right, going the other way.
full-on nubbing.
I keep thinking
down
one
to
of
the
these days,
bone.
when these guys walk by us, one of these days they'll get better looking. Hasn't happened yet.
I think Fozzie usually stays in one spot, no?
Yeah. And by the way,
oh, no, he's migrating too.
big props to Kerry Bros helping us out on the video here. No one
KB.
else wanted to help.
Rocking the zoom.
Right.
Zooming in, zooming out.
We're going to go back to assignments for the camera. We see the people are who don't help.
Bolus calling him out.
All right, hold on, Brody. Give a shout out to Mommy. All right, 1-1 after one.
So we're going to head to the second period. We'll switch sides. The Penguins will go right to left on your big screen TV.
Roco's first line's out there.
As you get ready, this way better than, even choppy better than NFL football. Hopefully you got your blanket on, your Snuggie, as here comes Pearsall, absolutely flying into the offensive zone for a chance on the forehand.
You could see there Braden, he smelled that kid was a little flat-footed on defense and just blew around him for a nice opportunity. Those are the kind we just haven't been putting in. Their goalies have been making big saves. Great opportunity by Braden.
Face-off won by Golnack, back for a laser from track that skips just wide of the net. Penguins will go to work in the offensive zone. Centering pass forced in. Flume gets to the rebound. Can he get it through? He can't. He'll send it behind the cage instead. Carlson and Pelly will switch. Pelly uses the body to protect and works it back to Carlson at the point. He'll go down low to OG, who spins off of the forecheck. It's Carlson. Over to Track. Track with a shot. Up high, blocked. Cleared but not out by Rochester.
Roco's been really doing a good job at either forcing our D to shoot it wide or getting in the way of the shots and blocking them.
Rumor has I just got a text that, speaking of supporting our sponsors, Brian Carter currently on his way to the Big Dixon Cranberry to buy some sporting material.
He's a big fan of Big Dicks.
Big fan.
Carrie, what are you laughing at here, bros?
It'll be an offensive attacking zone draw for the Penguins.
Carrie's stuck with Ryan, so can't say whether she's a fan. We love you, Ryan.
Brought around behind the cage by Rochester. They'll shoot it all the way up. It's icing. So we'll reset the faceoff in the attacking zone.
You know, this rink, it's eerily quiet in here, isn't it? Because I think that, there's a bar up top. It's freezing in here, so most people are watching through the glass. So it's an odd feeling.
I feel like I could give Coach Jeff Hannon and maybe the assistant coaches, Tukeware, right? Pelly and Halliday over there, some advice as we're talking. Like,
Joe Pelly looks a little like a beach over there on the bench wearing that toque.
So we do apologize for the choppiness of the stream. I will upload a clean copy as Rochester weaves into the Penguin zone. It'll be defended well by the Penguins to the corner.
By the way, that was a comment. I was told I have to compare Pelly to Beach with the toque on.
Nice.
I forget who told me that.
Little chirp. The chirp action is strong here today.
Right. Nice shot by
The chirp
Jonesy.
game is strong with this one. Darth helmet. Braden Pearsall into the offensive zone for a shot.
Another nice save. Another great save. It's a well-placed shot by Braden. Cutting in. One with a sneaky hard shot, low to the other post, but a nice save.
It'll be Chappell at the point for a shot that's off the hip.
Another block by Roco from a point shot.
Brenneman to the puck, able to keep it in. Carlson will send it to the corner.
Nice stick by Zach.
Out to the half wall to be spun back in front. Run up behind the cage. Carlson battling there. Able to come away with it. Through to Costa for a shot that's blocked. As Roco will exit the zone. Brenneman right there on the back pressure. These Penguin forwards have done a phenomenal job here in these 3 games. As the defense slow that rusher down, they're coming back with the back pressure and making it difficult for Rochester to complete those transition plays coming back into the zone as they try to counterattack the Penguin pressure.
Right, they're so disruptive, the forwards.
Chappell will rim it around. Costa forces the D back, able to get control after fanning on his first shot. He'll play it up to Brenneman. Brenneman, centering feed. He'll catch the backhand of Carlson, who sends it back in front for a deflection and a save. Rebound loose. It's Chappell with a drive that's blockered aside.
Another block by Roco D, who's down.
That had to hurt. Chappell's got a cannon. I'm in pain.
Chappie's using about a 200 flex stick.
As he drives the outside. Leaves for Carlson. Back to Chappell. Costa covering at the point for the shot from Carlson, and what a job by the goalie there attacking.
Nice job.
Pushed out and attacked that Carlson shot. More great goaltending in this one as the shot comes in from Foster. It'll be covered up in front.
Great shift by those 5.
11 to play.
I almost thought Roco's guy was going to be injured. And Jeremy, if you or your loved ones ever injured by what you think is a result of medical malpractice, visit us online at medmal1.com.
Medmal1.com. Harry S. Cohen and Associates.
I know I got to start paying for these sponsorships that I'm sneaking in here.
I love it. Back behind the net is Golnak. And especially if it's a particular physician by the last name of Flume. As it's battled for in front.
He has a tremendous reputation. He has nothing to worry about from us.
Shot comes all the way through. Myers will pick it up for Roco. Pressured up high by Golnak as they play catch in the Penguins' end. It'll be picked off by Flume. Back pressure. Corey will take it away. He'll find Frazier.
Nice job of D'Angelo Flume to angle him there, make him get rid of the puck.
Frazier to Ali. Ali to Frazier. Now Pelly up the wall. Just past the stick of Flume. Here comes Pearsall. Pearsall weaving in, leaving a dropper for Golnak. And what a save by Walters, coming across right to left, grabbing it with that left hand, the glove hand side. As he was down, he snags it out of the air as that one was headed to the top corner.
Roco's goalie's having a tremendous weekend. Oh, ref down, sniper.
He has gotten up and recovered. In time to see Rochester break out of their own end before being hounded in, a puck taken away by Halliday. Halliday down the right with a shot that deflects high and over the cage. Jones to Halliday. Halliday in front for a tap from Carlson that's kept out. Or as they say in Canada, oot.
Kept out.
Kept out. Kept out of the boot.
Nice play by Rowan.
Isn't a goal a boot in French?
Yes. It's all about the boot.
A boot the boot. Let's hope the Penguins can get a boot.
All right, puck scores free.
It'll be battled for and Roco cutting across the Penguin zone. Defended by Jones.
Cavassier. Nice bounce out of the corner for Jack.
Carlson will find Jones. Jones snapping it across just behind Halliday. Here's Rose back on it. Onside play as the big defenseman drives the offensive zone. Dumps it in. The Penguins are changing. Changing all 5 here. No, 4 of the 5. Jones still there as it's dumped in. Picked up by Chappell. Up to Costa. Costa to Pearsall. Pearsall drives the left wing side. Carrying it down around. Gets a bit of a step. Tries to drag it in front. Nice defensive play. Picked off by Roco and back up.
Ref hit with the puck and the Roco bench screaming at the ref to get out of the way there.
Yeah, that's not usually well liked by the referees.
There wasn't much he could do there either. The play just came to where he was.
If Cameron Evans is listening to this, he one time got a penalty for telling the ref to get out of the way.
Really?
Yes. And then found himself with some splinters for about 5 minutes.
Hey, now that he's reffing, though.
It was while he was not while he was reffing, but he was reffing when he decided to do that. Pearsall battles behind, kicked out in front. Can they get one through? It'll be in.
Yeah,
They
we did.
will. Beezy Fashizi.
Was that Pearsall? Did he get it or Zach? I couldn't tell there. Pearsall?
I couldn't tell if it was on the backside or not. We'll throw the replay up. Maybe those of you at home will be able to see it here.
But again, another nice greasy goal we've been talking about by the Penguins here.
I think that one went to Pearsall. I think it was in. I think Brenneman did get a tap on it, but it might have already been passed.
2-1 Pens, 7:22 left in the second.
And how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? The Penguins lead by a goal.
Puck down in Penguins end track, trying to make a play over to Pelly. Stolen by Bagley.
As Roco applies the pressure shift after a goal. Centering feed, cut off.
I think they always come out with
By Golnick.
their top line. Or do they just come out with their top line after a goal against? Or am I just thinking that because they usually have some pressure right after a goal?
I don't know their particular rotation per se, but
What?
yeah,
Offsides,
Poor.
6:59 in the second.
poor research by me. Oh, we do have a goalie change.
We do.
The squish tender coming in. When did that happen? So 2 minutes ago, the squish tender jumps in the net. Calibri, I guess they're going to split this one.
It's always a tough job coming in when you're cold, especially in a rink that's literally this cold.
Minus 17 in this one.
I know if I was ever coming in like that, the best thing is to get a nice long shot, just feel the puck, get some confidence.
As it'll be icing on Rochester. So pucker time for this announcer. As the squish tender's
Right,
in.
I hear you.
Was he in for the goal? I don't even know.
No, the goal was
Okay.
early in the first. That was no, he just came in. 6:42 left in the second.
Well, no, we just took the lead.
Oh, you mean the Penguins goal?
Yeah.
I don't know. That may have been when he switched. Roco has their top line out. So key here will be to control the puck.
It'll be Halliday, Jones, Pearsall up front with Bolus and Bros. Roco running the breakout. Up the wall. Bros will gather. Snapping one off the Bolus. Up for Pearsall. Pearsall will drive in left wing side, leaving the puck. But there's Roco, and back they come in a potential 2-on-2, turn 2-on-3 from Myers. He would have been offside. Good job there by the Roco forward to keep control. He'll go back to Frazier, now Zollinger. Up for Corey, who dumps it in behind the Penguins' cage. It'll be Bolus getting to it. Bolus up for Halliday. Halliday tap pass to Pearsall, and now the Penguins with some numbers as Pearsall tries to weave on Frazier. He'll be sent to the corner. Penguins get a D change. Here's Chappell on the ice. Falling down, it'll be Fozzie at center. Potential break here for Rochester.
Nice play by Danny to keep it away from Corey.
As the back pressure by Jones breaks it up at the blue line. They'll bang into each other. Corey gets a stick into Jones as Carlson comes back the other way. Halliday fights off a check from behind. He'll carry it behind, sending it off the stick of Halliday and off of Walters. Gathered in by Rochester. Fresh off the bench, there's Costa disrupting the play, but he did a good job not to, he changed so late. As a shot will come in, Squish will put it in the corner. There's that long shot that you said you wanted earlier.
Right, absolutely. Feel some confidence, deflect it in the corner.
As now Rochester comes out from behind the cage, firing one just wide of the net. Rochester with pressure now. Shot from the point, comes in, saved by Squish, rebound stopped by Squish, and covered up in front by number 1 with the mitt.
Nice job. You know, that's a far shot coming through a lot of traffic there. That's you just trying to get any body part on it when you're the goalie there. And then a rebound with that many people there, it's not much you can do. But covered up, nice couple saves.
It'll be Carlson with a D-zone draw. Bouncing puck wedged at and fought onto the blue line for Costa. Now Carlson. Roco with the pushback here. Penguins trying to answer. Here's Carlson weaving around a pair. Firing it up top, looking for track. Just a bit of a outside of the reach of the diminutive defenseman. Penguins are keeping it in front of their bench. Comes off of Carlson. He'll get control. He's got a player going to the net. He tried for Brenneman. It was picked off at the last minute.
Nice try. Jack saw Zach cutting, tried to get it to him, but Roco's there.
Roco with an offside play at the line, and we'll get a face-off with 4:12 to play. Penguins will get a forward change. Track and Pelly stay on. Pearsall, Flume, and Gulnak up front.
You know, Roco has been rotating through all three lines here, it seems like.
Game 3 of a weekend. Penguins came away with the first two, trying to seal the deal here. As Flume drops it to Pearsall, crisscrossing in front, carrying to his backhand for a shot up high. There's Walters with the glove.
Nice try there. Nice save by Walters to keep it in there, because if he drops that, he had Golnak and Flume right on the doorstep.
Knock, knock, knocking on the goalie's door.
You know, when I still see these three out there, I'm still thinking in my head, the Vengeance line. They were so effective together.
They still are.
They still are, that's right.
Fun to watch. Puck along the wall, fought for and cleared up by Roco. It'll be Bolus at center. Across for his partner, Bros. Bros will go back against the grain, finding Flume with space. Flume tries to swipe it around. It'll be tossed in, but it's offside. Pearsall just a bit in front.
A nice play there. Nice little sauce over to Bros. Again, I think a key here in a 2-1 game is to try to not let them around us. Not pinch at an inopportune time, have them chip it off and go around, especially when you have the number one line out, which they're back out here again, 87-12 and 10 for Roco.
D-to-D play by Rochester to get it up through the neutral zone where Bros gains control and sends it back.
Nice job by Rowan.
Zollinger will weave in. He's been dynamic here today. Bolus with it. Loses control, gets it back. He'll revert to the area behind the net looking for some protection. Getting it to Flume on the breakout. He'll send it all the way across just past the stick of Gulnak. Pearsall on the forecheck. Bouncing puck at center picked up by Rochester. In they come. Defended as it's Corey back for Myers. Shot blocked. Back pressure by Gulnak. Puck will bounce back and forth as it's wedged up the wall.
And the key here is let's get this puck out.
Coming back to the point, sent back in front. Carlson will get control and fire it out the center. Rochester with the push here in the second half. Here comes Myers. Shot comes. Squish off the glove and in.
That puck had eyes there. 2-2, 2:24 left in the second.
A heavy shot from Myers goes off the glove of the squish tender and into the net.
All right, let's see if we can respond like they did for their last couple goals with a big shift here to put some pressure back on them.
Face off won by Carlson. It'll be Chappell. Up off the stick of Carlson to the corner. Jones will chase it down. I can't imagine the Pens are done it too. So we'll see him keep battling here. Try to get that lead back. Foster will keep it, but now they're going to head to a penalty. Foster with a trip along the boards is going to put Rochester to the man advantage.
Rochester has a good power play. Let's see if we can fight through this, kill this penalty off. 1 minute, 30 seconds on the penalty kill for the Pens here. 2:04 left in the period.
They're going to deploy Track and Pelly, Carlson and Jones.
Roco has their top line out, and on D, Frazier and Zollinger.
Shot from Zollinger. Fans on it. It ends up loose, and Jones has it. Back pressure by Bagley. Ties up Jones. He trips him up, and we're going to even up here, boys.
Yep.
As Carlson comes away with it, squish flying to the bench for the extra attacker as the puck is gathered in.
Nice job by Jonesy. Shield the puck with his body there. Made Bagley take a penalty, trying to get around that big body. Jonesy kept his feet moving. That's a big call to even it up here.
Not sure we would have gotten that if it wasn't on the penalty kill. We've seen a couple of those where the boys get tied up together. They've kind of let them play on. Now the Penguins will have 1:10 of 4-on-4 action before a 20-second power play.
Roco keeps their same unit out minus Bagley in the box. Pens have Pearsall, Halliday, Track, and Pelly.
And there's Pearsall. Halliday tries to pull it to the forehand. It just avoids the stick as he tried to pull one around Walters. Halliday with the forecheck. Around him as they try to spring Myers up the ice. Penguins will gain control. It's Pearsall. Into the middle for a heavy shot. Blocker side. Kept away. Rebound cleared. Fighting off Corey is Pelly.
Nice job by Cam. A nice pass by Cam a second earlier, too.
Into the zone comes Track. Track weaving to the corner. He'll find Pelly up top. Pelly winding, firing into the shin pads. Batted out of the air.
Another block on a defensive shot. They do a great job at that.
Here's Track weaving in. He'll send one down low for a shot that screams through the crease.
50 seconds left in the period.
Knocked down on the play. In the corner as the Penguins get control. They try for Track. It bounces between his legs. He'll pick it up under immediate pressure. Over for Pelly. Off him to Halliday. Weaving into the offensive zone.
Penguins have a 20-second power play here.
It'll be Bros. Across to Pelly. He'll step into one. Just wide of the net. Brenneman to it in the corner. Fakes one way. Goes back towards the area behind the cage. Nobody there. Penguins need a player. Penguins, 15 seconds of that power play, they went 4-on-4. As two Penguins run into each other. Corey with the puck. He's got to step on Pelly. Weaving in, firing, blocker
nice
side, saved by the squish tender.
Nice save by Squish, staying tall, making himself big on that shot. As we've seen, that's Corey's spot, that blocker side high. 2-2 after 2.
An exciting one here in Rochester.
All right, what do you expect here out of this third period?
Heartburn, indigestion, a couple heart palp. Oh, you mean on the ice, not from a goalie dad? Right. No, I think more of what we've seen. I think you're going to see pushback from Roco. I think they're going to try to counterattack the Penguins' pressure. I expect the Penguins to play responsibly. I expect them to be on the forecheck pressure, and I expect that back check. I mean, you're in game 3. Now's not the time to stop moving the feet on the back check.
Right.
So I think back checking will be the biggest key in this game.
And I think special teams could be too here. We have to stay out of the box, limit Roco to their power play opportunities. All right, Penn starting off with Jack, flanked by Brenneman and Costa, and Bolus and Bros on D. 2-2, start of the third period.
No power plays carrying over, so it'll be 5-on-5 action. Penguins will control the draw back to Bolus. Bros to Bolus again. Here's Costa.
Nice breakout.
To Carlson. Carlson will drive in, centering one. Waving at it was Brenneman. Roco will go heavy off the boards to Bolus. Bolus, indirect pass. He was looking for Carlson. It's cut off. Carlson will get to it anyway and send it all the way across. It's like he has eyes in the back of his head because he almost found Costa there with like a half a step. Shot up high over the net of the squish tender. Off of a Penguin stick. Good stick on puck block there. The Pens battle in their own end along the wall. They'll boot it back and forth. The Penguins need to sink those hips and dig in here.
Nice defensive positioning by Zach there.
As it'll be Bolus back for Bros up the wall, kept by Rochester. Another battle along the boards, ends up with Bros this time. D to D for Bolus. Bolus snapping it up, knocked out of the air by Rochester, but spun into the Roco zone by Carlson. Penguins get 5 fresh flightless birds. Pete Flume on the forecheck, joined by Pearsall. It'll come free to Flume. Nice play to go behind the back off the boards. It'll end up in the Rochester end to be poked at by Golnack. Golnack to the corner. Pulling it all to there is Pearsall. Pearsall with a centering feed. Right to Flume. Pushes it just wide of the net, but picks up his own rebound. Back to Chappell. Heavy shot from the point. Blocked
another
again.
Another block.
Penguins have had success finding those guys on the backside on those plays, too. So the Penguins getting a lot of work from that point area. Those block shots, a lot of them bouncing around in front. Low to high game working for the boys in black as Flume peels it off the wall out in front. Pearsall just can't wedge it through. It'll be a slapper from Foster again.
Yet another block.
Blocked this one out top. It'll be cleared out to Foster, who finds Chappell. He's up the ice to Golnack. Golnack weaves in. Pulling up. Back to Chappie. Chappie with a shot. Bouncing puck off the glove on top of the net.
Slow motion off the glove onto the top of the net. Nice tip.
Squish needed a bounce like that. As Golnack gets control. Up to Foster. Foster down low for Pearsall. He leaves it for Flume. Flume to the opposite corner. He'll switch. Trying to get it to Chappell. It'll end up in the corner for Pearsall. He'll come up the wall. As the Penguins
nice pass.
Develop a high cycle here for a shot from Foster that has eyes, gets through. Kicked away by Walters and cleared for an icing by Rochester.
Nice puck possession there by the Pens, moving it around. Great pass by Pearsall to Foster. Nice shot by Danny down low with a nice juicy rebound. Just, we don't catch a break. It's not on anyone's stick.
12:04 to play. Third period action. We're in the third, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got to change that on the scoreboard. Oh, I didn't even update Roco's goal.
Face off won by Jack. Back to Pelly working on the far boards.
Roco outnumbers the Penguins, and they'll come away with the puck on the rush. Dumped deep into the Penguins' end. Carlson will get there. He banks it off the boards, trying for Halliday, spinning it. Pelly finds Carlson. Carlson overtaken from behind. Back for Rochester, all the way to the line for Track. Track across to Pelly. Pelly off the boards to Carlson. Carlson has Halliday, finds him. He ramps it into the offensive zone on the dump in. Roco able to rim it to the opposite corner where the Penguins attack. Off the stick of Halliday, controlled by Rochester. They'll reverse again. There's Carlson on the pressure, able to use the body, coming away with it, lofting it up.
It's in!
And what a play by Jack Carlson, as he has a luxury condo in Roof City.
What a nice play by Jack. How many times do we say that every game? 3-2 Pens, 11:05 left in the third.
He read that rim around, put his body in position where the Roco player touched the puck, but Jack was the only thing he could do was give it to Jack, and then Jack had a wide open area to step out into the middle and find the back of the net, and the Penguins have taken a 1-goal lead.
Great patience there, too. He just didn't come out and try to jam any shot. He held it for that extra second, put it in the back of the net. 3-2 Pens, 11:05 to go in the third.
You got Walters kind of scrambling coming off that corner.
Now here's Roco, comes back out with their number one line.
So we expect immediate pressure here as a bouncing puck's controlled by Carlson over to Brenneman. Brenneman will streak in, cutting to the middle. He'll fire one. And he'll find the back of the cage off of a stick. He's shaking bacon magic, making it Zach Brenneman.
Nice play by Zach there. What a nice play on the neutral zone right in front of us. Pearsall gets the puck. Doesn't even know Zach is there. Can't see him, but knows he's there somehow. Puts the puck right where Zach can catch it full speed. Goes in with a nice shot and a goal. Nice play. Beautiful play, boys. 4-2 Pens, 10:52 to go. Now can we get 3 and 45 like last night?
That would be awesome. But here's a turnover. Roco in. Shot blocked by Bolus. Eating pucks. I heard he had pancakes at breakfast. Or was it pancakes?
He did.
Yeah. See, pancakes at breakfast, eating pucks for lunch.
And if he gives up another puck like that, he's going to get a knuckle sandwich for dinner from the Papa Deli.
Here's Pearsall. Look at that speed to just push back the defense. Twist with it and fires one short side. Walters with the kicky. Kick save. He'll bank off the boards to Bros. Bros nice down play. Low for Pearsall. He'll attack from the half wall. Finding Brenneman down low. A little bit of give and go here.
Using the ref as a little screen there.
No screaming, get out of the way this time as it comes free to Bolus. Bros changing. Bolus dumps it in. Penguins got to read it. It'll be Brenneman reading the pinching Penguin defenseman who's quick back to it as Foster gathers. He'll go to Bolus. Bolus with a pass to Costa. Off of a stick comes free to Pearsall. He'll wind and fire. Short side
nice
swiping
try.
at it. Brenneman in front.
Zach going hard to the net for a rebound. Nice try.
Weaving through, here come Rochester. Firing one. Glove side, and this
Nice
one
save.
he grabs, says no, and gets absolutely showered with snow.
Now, you know what? And what's important here is that's we get through their top line, 9:28. There's only so many chances they'll get with that line. Hopefully we can keep shutting them down. 4-2, 9:28 to go in the third.
It'll be Carlson. Wedged forward, possessed by Flume. Look at that power. As D'Angelo Valentino gains the zone, hits Carlson. Puck into the corner where he possesses. He was so dangerous out of that corner a minute ago. Flume will gather it in. It's rolling to the corner. Here's Carlson with the pressure. Zollinger able to pull it around to the wing, but it's picked off OG in front. He goes up top.
I think Walter's got a piece of that.
I think he may have as the puck really began to flutter. These Roco goalies are impressive.
They are.
Here's Chappell in behind. Rimmed around by Foster. Picked up by Golnack. It's to the stick of Carlson. He'll spin it into the middle for Golnack. Golnack drives the outside, finds Flume. He'll wrist one. Walters there. Rebound loose in front. Cleared by Rochester.
Really nice save by Walters there. Did you see how when that draw pass happens, he takes an extra stride out, cuts down that angle, aggressive on it, and that's the difference.
Dad's a 10 out of 10, too. What a good dude. As Carlson fires a clapper. Here's Pelly at the point. Sending it over to Lyndon Track. Track shoots one. Rebound. Skips all the way through the crease.
Nice
with 8:08, I would have liked that one. As Zollinger with speed. There's Halliday with that twig. Just silky mitts on Jimmy Halliday. Roco gets back in control. Weaving to the middle. Shot blocked down.
They're giving us one there?
That's a tough one.
Maybe I missed it, but I just didn't see that one there. I thought he shot the puck and just sort of his momentum took him where he sort of fell down.
That's what I kind of thought too, but it'll be Track headed to the sin bin. And so Turkey meat table, we still have half of the third period to go. The Penguins went on a bit of a run there, got a 2-goal lead. Now they're going to have to kill this vaunted Roco power play.
And you know how they're going to work it. They work it back to Zollinger and Frazier from the point. They try to get those shots in for deflections, for screens, rebounds.
Big Myers in front. You'll have the crafty Corey trying to break free along the sides as a puck comes free. And a shorthanded chance for Halliday. As he's hounded from behind, he goes 5-0 with a big glove hand save on a 5-hole shot.
Right. You know what? Jimmy did a nice job of just getting that shot off, shielding the puck with his body from the other guy. And more importantly, a face-off down in their end. I'll take that any time on the penalty kill.
Especially with back checkers like Pearsall and Halliday. As Halliday wins the draw. Roco will get control, wedging it out the center, but there's Bros to toss it all the way back and put Roco 200 feet from the Penguin net.
1 minute left in the power play.
Pearsall on the half wall pressure as it's lofted up. Bros will get control again. Going back to Bolus. Bolus calmly up off the stick. He gets it picked off by Bagley. Sent back to the Penguins corner now as Rochester will try to set up the power play. We're about halfway through the penalty here. Penguins with the best chance thus far, but unable to convert, so Rochester will set up this power play. They go down low. Bagley over to Corey. Corey coming off the wall, trying to snipe a corner. It'll come back to Zollinger.
30 seconds left.
Banks it to the corner. Bros back there to battle. Rochester outnumbering as Myers comes in. Shot off the side of the cage. Opposite side. That'll find Iron. It'll be cleared by Pearsall up for Halliday. Halliday and Pearsall in a 2-on-1 here. They'll cut into the middle, firing one. Pearsall knock it out of the air.
High stick. I'm glad they called that. I was hoping they called it. 8 seconds left on the power play for Roco. Face off. Well, actually, no, with the high stick, it will come down to the Penguins' end.
Yeah, I wish the Penguins would not have touched it. Let Roco play it. I didn't think they did touch it, to be honest with you, but we get the high stick call nonetheless.
8 seconds left.
Big 8 seconds to kill, 6.5, 6:25 in the period as Rochester wins the draw. Back to the point, pressured by Carlson. Down low, it works. Chappie with a big interception, driving it back in towards the middle. The Penguins are even. It'll be Costa.
Great kill by the boys.
To Jones. Jones to Carlson. Carlson all the way across to Costa. He fires a backhander that comes right back to him for a centering pass that avoids everyone. It'll be Rochester back out through center into the offensive zone. They'll wind, toe dragging one.
Nice
Big save by the squish tender, which springs Jones the other way. Jones driving in, weaving to the outside, firing one all the way across. There's Carlson digging in the crease. Who's it under?
Walters.
It's under Walters. So we get a whistle in an offensive zone draw. I thought we were getting a goalie point when Jones fired that across, if that would have gone in.
Right. That was a nice play by Jones. Throw it in front, see what it hits off the goalie, pass off the pads kind of deal. He had a couple guys cutting to the net. 5:41 left in the third, 4-2 Pens.
Carlson wins the draw, but stepping right in front. Roco's Andre. Another weave to the outside. This one fought off by Pelly as he tried to toe drag it back to the middle. Banked off the boards by Carlson. It's Costa. Costa up for Brenneman. Read well by the defense.
Three on one.
As Carlson gathers it in. Backside feed. In front. Shot and stopped by Walters.
You know what? That wasn't a clean 3-on-1. By the time the puck was rolling, bouncing around.
Two guys try to play it at one time. Didn't get proper spacing, but still with a high-end scoring chance.
Right. And I'll keep taking face-offs in their end. Under 6 minutes to play.
Carlson leans over the dot. Smacks it towards the wall where it's controlled by Rochester. Zollinger up. Smallwood pressured by Carlson. Able to send it further to Kenny. Kenny will sweep into the Penguins' end. Rimmed behind. Pelly will get there in the corner. Popped up the boards. Pulled off the wall by Roco, but fought by Costa. Roco gets control to the corner. Shot in on Squish. He'll get it in the gullet and hold.
Good job to squeeze that puck. And that's a big difference when goalies can squeeze those, not let out the rebound versus kicking them out, scramble in front. We know how many slippery goals Roco can score.
4:49 to play. Third period action. Penguins leading by a pair. Trying to complete the weekend broomsticks. The sweep as Golnack weaves into the Roco zone. Leaving it for Pearsall. Down low for Flume. Spins it in front for Golnack. That was a nice tic-tac-toe passing play. Rochester tries to clear the zone. Pearsall says no thank you and fires a pass in front for the one-timer by Golnack.
Very unselfish play by Braden there. He had a golden scoring opportunity. He tried to make a play to a teammate.
Kenny carries into the pen zone for a shot from the outside. Rowan Bros will gobble that up.
Great job by Rowan there. Just completely gave the kid no chance for a scoring opportunity.
To the corner. Bros will continue to battle. They'll fire it right up the wall to Golnack, who finds Pearsall. Back for Golnack. Golnack weaves it up through center before Zollinger will get control. The dangerous defenseman fires one. Off the outside of the net. Bolus reverses to the opposite side. Right there's a Roco player to take over, but Pearsall defends it off, and they look for Golnack. Golnack gets it to the Rochester end, banking it to Pearsall.
Let's just keep it deep, boys. 3.5 to go.
Pearsall get it to the corner. Golnack works there. Now Pearsall along the boards, back for Golnack. Centering feed off Halliday. Spinning it in front was Pearsall. That skips just through the crease. Foster. Right back down the half wall to Halliday as the Penguins change a pair of forwards in behind. Rochester gets control, and they skip by both of these forwards. Now the defense as they pull up. Battled for along the boards. Bagley, now Carlson, up for Halliday, picked off by Corey. It's Bagley trying to center. Defended by Chappell. Second attempt comes through, all the way through the crease to the point. Roco with it down low. Will come off the wall. Carlson blocks the centering feed. Flip to the opposite side. I think he tried to pick the puck up possibly. As Carlson wins a battle, wedges it up the wall. Halliday gets there. Can he get it out? No. Carlson will follow on. He'll wedge it all the way to center, looking for Halliday, who tried to get a step. It'll be Carlson back to it. Neutral zone as he drives in. Tries to weave around one. It's taken away. Sent back up the wall. Kept in by Jones. Tries to dump it. It's taken away by Corey.
He lost his stick.
And the Roco bench is less than happy. Carlson with it.
2:15 to play.
For a shot from Halliday. Screams to the glass behind. Halliday tries to pick the puck up. Now Carlson with it behind the net. He banks it around for Track. Track back to the corner for Carlson. It'll be picked up by Rochester there, and they'll try the area behind the net before being hounded by Carlson, and they'll bring it out to center. This line still on the ice. Here's Corey. Firing one.
Nice save.
Blocked
nice
away
shot.
by the squish tender for Track. Track to Jones. Jones up the wall. Here's Costa. Costa cutting to the middle. He'll fire one. Stick on puck deflection to the area in the corner for Pearsall. He tries to toss it up front, and Penguins changing behind. It'll be a 3-on-2 here as they'll come in. Firing. Squish will put it. Nice stick on puck, kind of deflected shot there. Able to get it to the area behind the net. Out to the point for a shot from Rochester, picked up by Brose. Cleared up to Brenneman, and out for Pearsall.
1:10 to go.
Pearsall to the high slot. Brenneman winds, fires, big save, Walter.
Nice play there. Nice play by Pearsall. Nice play by Zach. Nice shot.
Pearsall back on it in the corner. 1 minute to play in the third period. 1 minute as the Penguins have the puck in the Roco zone with pressure. Back comes Rochester. Trailing by a pair, trying to get one here. They'll drag around one. There's Rowan Brose to play takeaway. Up for Pearsall. He goes all heavy off the boards. It's kept in though. Brose will battle. Now Pearsall back out to center. Smart play there by the Pens forward.
You know, I think RD have done a really good job on these forwards on their one-on-ones.
I could not agree more. Forcing it wide. Penguins in front of the bench there. I think they're trying to change, but dangerous time to do so with the puck there, so they'll get it to the line. Penguins do get a line change. 5 new Penguins as Frazier weaves in. I think it's 5 new ones, 4 new ones. I see Brose still out there. Shot screams wide to the squish tender. Come out in front of the Penguins net. Carlson will clear as we go to 2 and 1, and it is very hard to do. But the Penguins will take the weekend sweep.
All right, bring out the brooms.
A 4-2 victory. And you know what? And we had this discussion during a 10 game. I think possibly we had Cameron Evans take a penalty, right? He had scored a 4th goal to make it 4-2. Takes a penalty, lets the other team score, so he gets the game-winning goal. Perhaps that one off Squish's glove.
That's right.
Able to line himself up for the W.
Right.
Those W's are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in the big show.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Penguins getting a 4-2 victory here in Rochester to sweep the weekend series 3-0. They won 7-3, 3-1, and 4-2. And so we are back in action sometime soon. I'm sure there's hockey next weekend. I don't know who has it. Probably the 10s, I'm hearing, with some action next weekend. So join us then, Cine TV. Color commentator Todd Bolus, of course, on the camera, Kerry Brose.
Good job, Kerry.
And Jeremy Evans running your production poorly. I will upload this video better for everybody. You can go back and watch. Thanks for joining us here on Cine TV.